I spoke with all of you when this whole thing started and the first kind of shutdown started, which was a shut in or whatever we're going to call this. I call it pause, right? Because back on the March 22nd or 3rd or whatever that date was, when the slowdown began, what was happening, and I explained this all to you in that first call, which was an energetic haboob, right? This haboob, like in Arizona, we have these big sandstorms that come through and they force you to stop and pause, and then they leave and you have to like brush off and clean up all the dirt and the sand and the leftovers. And so typically it's pretty broken up and it's time to get rid of it. And so it's asking you to all pause, look at your inner crap, your shadows, your negative thinking, and make a conscious thing. Like, okay, totally see it. I totally get it. I totally see my stuff. And make a decision to either work it out during this pause and literally choose to let it go and be done for good. This is what the universe, source, divine is asking to happen. And it's literally taken an entire planet who may have been overwhelmed, over needy, over, abusing our freedoms and joys in the world and saying, look, I want. We were a very instant gratification culture. So it's no shocker that this is happening on a global perspective. That's not a surprise to me at all. And it's not something I don't teach. I teach expansion, I teach big, I teach getting more, but there's a ebb and flow to life, and we forgot to slow down. We haven't been able to push ourselves through getting and then receiving. And so the giving part was where we're lacking, where we're giving back to our family, our friends, or our home, or whatever it is, right? So I want you guys to look at this differently from now on. Is just because you can't see another's internal pain or trauma, it doesn't mean them not having it. It doesn't mean it's not there, right? So I'm going to ask you guys not to judge people minimally on that energetic level. I know you're all internally like, no, I'm doing it anyway. But jokingly, right, is like, please just refrain from judging people. I'm just giving you guys tools to use for your own good, for your own healing, so you're centered, okay? And so many people, they've surprised me, to be honest with you guys. Like they've surprised me with their behavior because it doesn't match their words, and literally they're cracking. And it kind of surprised me with some people that I've experienced in life, right? And the reason I say that is because we are all kind of having this surprise as well. As like, does it make them bad? Not at all. It's just that I'm thinking that they're having to clear more than they were expecting, and it's more super uncomfortable. So it's flaring them up, and their emotions or their anxiety or their energy's coming out a little more intense than you would have expected. And some of us, it's bringing out our humor. Some of you, I literally am still cracking up every day. I don't know. I thought I saw Ada on this call. Ada, you are literally one of my comic reliefs. So, I find some people that, you just are like, you're getting blessings from them. And then some people, you expected them to lift you up. And I was looking for them to be my mentors because I have those too. And some of them fell apart. So I want you guys to go down that road of those who fall apart. Don't judge them. We're just going to look at this from a different angle tonight. So tonight I want you to see, yes, someone was asking, is this a pause for them? Yes. It's super normal for us to pause.